From the floor of the CME Group, this is Danny Riley on today's Cash Close. Wow, a lot of volatility out there, even on a quiet day, right, traders? And the name of this video, the S&P 500 futures, and expect the unexpected. The high of the day in the S&P came in at 2089 even mid-afternoon. The low came in at 2073 quarter early or early morning. And the last were 2080 even. We're down 2.75 handles. Total volume, 1.5 million minis trade and 2,200 big S&Ps traded in the pit. Excuse me. The MIM came out showing like 300 million to buy, flipped to 200 million to sell, and then the actual MOC came out sell 385 million. Tomorrow we've got the PPI-FD, we have the industrial production number, and we have consumer sentiment number. Excuse me, my eyes are bad. But look let's talk a little bit. Now, the ESU, the mini S&P that we all trade, we all look at, traded up to 2093 even in Globex, and then sold off all the way down to 2073 quarter, and 2073 half in the big. But you know what? It basically is going out unchanged on the day. And in addition to that, it did exactly what I thought it would do. It would sell off in the morning and it would bounce. And to tell you the truth, I went out on Twitter, I went out in the room, and I called the exact highs and lows, the exact lows and highs of the day. And you know what? The Pitbull even congratulated me today on this. But here, let me read something to you that I wrote after I had gotten stopped out at the low of the day and got back in and got long again before the S&P took off. I said here's where I'm at on the current price action of the ES. Number one, there was a big rally yesterday. Excuse me, I'm gonna look at my notes a little bit. I'm a normal guy. I got to look at I'm not a TV guy, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, so here it went out at 10:27:12 Eastern time, and I said here is where I'm at on the current price action of the S&P. Number one, there was a big rally yesterday and a push up to 2092 in Globex. Number two, you cannot expect the S&P to go straight up after a 45 handle rally. Number three, the ES has to go down before it goes back up. Number four, the Pitbull's low today or tomorrow, the week before the Augie expiration. Number five, I think the ES is going back to the 2088 to 29 level by the end of the day. Now, nobody came to me and told me any of that stuff. After years and years of watching all this stuff and all the ups and downs in the S&P, I really do believe that I've got some kind of visual thing going with these charts. Sometimes I see these lows and highs exact. Sometimes I'm off by 3 handles. I got to admit it. Even the guys in the room see this all day long. But at the end of the day, traders, you know what? The market, the overall price action of the market right now, at least the way I see it, is that it's back and filling again. We've made some higher lows. The S&P has run all these sell stops on the downside, and there's a natural tendency once the S&P starts to short cover like it has, that it will start to take out some more upside stops, and I think that'll be the case as we go maybe into tomorrow. I think tomorrow could be weak, but I think going into next week that we'll see that kind of firmer upside push as we go into the August expiration. Again, the historical stats over the last 31 years show the S&P is pretty statistically firm going into Monday and throughout next week. I'm going to leave it like that, traders. We're trying to nail this back on top. I want to say one last thing before we go. I want to say my hat is off to the traders of the Mr. Top Step Trading Room. And you know why? Because at the end of the day, when I get confused on a level or I get off a little bit on what I'm thinking, I've got some of the best traders out there. And I'm going to tell you what, and they're not my traders, they're their own traders, but we're working as a collective. And I'm going to go back out and I'm going to tell you something. I think what we've got going on at Mr. Top Step right now is some of the best stuff that we've ever had. And while many of our competitors are kind of waving around out there in the wind, we're cranking, and we're going to continue to crank. And you know what? We got a big boot camp coming up. We have a new options trading room coming up with some great people from New York that have been on Wall Street. We've got some exciting stuff going on. I'm going to leave it like that. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the opening print.